Hi guys, it's Shell, Heart of It All Custom Creations. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit that subscribe button to see future videos. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. So today I'm going to be unboxing the Peachy Palette from Peachy Olive Glitters and doing a tumbler. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. So this is the Peachy Palette for June. And these are some stunning glitters. I'm not going to use the glitters today, but this is Barbie. And it is such a pretty pink. But these are the new glitters that Peachy Palette, or Peachy Olive Glitters, comes out in their Peachy Palette every month. And I had already prepped a tumbler previously and didn't know what to do with it. And so I'd already had glitter on it. But these four glitters, and this is in collaboration with, made by Manny and Mao. And I will list her channel in the description box below so you can watch her. Absolutely adore her. So I went ahead and opted for the four glitters and for the vinyls. So the vinyls that I got these decals too, but first coffee, you know, there's three there, and then the vinyls that also coordinate with the things, but I absolutely loved this one and the squiggly lines. Pink is just my favorite color in general, and I also love teal, and then these adorable Dalmatian spots. I'm gonna have to think of something fun for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the lightning bolts and the pink squiggly lines. I'll list everything in the description box below. These are not available on their website yet. And I'm not sure if it's going to be. But anyway, like I said, I went ahead and prepped a tumbler, painted it white, and I used Manifest, which was from May's Peachy Palette, and then glittered and epoxied it. So what I'm going to do is use the two vinyls that I got, that are pink, and I'm going to do, I was really struggling with what to do, whether I was going to do half and half, but I decided to kind of do this at the top on half of it, and then I'm going to put the swirls all the way around the bottom, and then the decal on the other side. So here I'm trying to decide exactly what size I need and all of that before I can cut it. And apparently it took me a while to figure this all out, but I did get my, scrapbook cutter, and I'm going to, I first put this in the wrong way because I only want to do, half the side. So I realized what my mistake was. And then I get the, correct measurement, and I believe I did 4.75 inches wide for this, and I just left it as long as it was for now. So after measuring, I realized the bottom part I wanted to be about 3.5 inches tall. So I went to put it in my cutter and realized that my cutter, the little swing arm thing, actually does not have a 3.5 inch marked. So after I realized that, I decided to actually measure and mark the back of the paper so that I could then just cut it where I needed to cut it. So with that done, I'm going to go ahead and add the wrap to the bottom part of my tumbler. I'm peeling back a little bit of that vinyl, and I'm going to cut off a couple inches of the backing, and then I place it back on so that it's easier for me to adhere it to the tumbler when it is actually time and I have everything lined up correctly. So just wrap it around, make sure it's all lined up good, and then I pull back that little piece and pull it off and lay down the vinyl. And then I take my scraper squeegee and remove the rest of the backing and smooth it out while I'm doing it so I can eliminate as many bubbles as possible. Because it's right up to the bottom, there is just a little bit hanging over. So I'm going to use my heat gun to smooth out those and make sure that it adheres nicely to the tumbler itself. And just adding a little bit of heat helps that go down smoother. So now I'm going to go ahead and just sort of eyeball where I want the to be able to cut this vinyl. And I'm just using the pencil, and then I'll use the paper cutter to cut that evenly. Because this is a double-sided tumbler and the wrap at the bottom goes all the way around, I made sure that the seams of the wrap on the bottom are on the side so it doesn't take away from anything in the front or the back. So I'm just going ahead and folding back a little bit of the backing, making sure that it's lined up exactly where I want it, and then I will place down that vinyl onto the tumbler. And then now I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess up at the top. And I just quickly take my craft knife, go around, and then I do go around again at a 45-degree angle to expose that little sliver of stainless up at the top. And then I go ahead and add 1 coat of epoxy. Now I'm not going to do the back because I did sand the back, and with this clear cast I didn't want to be able to see any of those sand marks. So I do add 1 coat of epoxy before we move on. I am going to add a little lightning bolt at the bottom of the tumbler though, just so it isn't bare. And once that coat is completely done, I just cut out a strip of this light pink in 0.250. And I'm doing it all the way around up at the sides also, the top half. And I also cut out a more fuchsia color to go over that, and I cut that at 0.125. And since this has a fresh cured coat of epoxy, I can put this decal over it. And I'm just measuring to make sure I know where I want it, pulling back the little bit of the backing, cutting it away, and then going to lay that down and add it to the back of the tumbler or the front, whichever. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to seal all of this with the Ccdiy Quick Coat, give it 2 final coats of epoxy, and this is done. Absolutely love how this turned out. I'm obsessed with these vinyls, and I really hope that you liked it too. And this will be available on the website if you are interested. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a great big thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.